towards global governments. As a result of shift from international governments to global governments, three models of global governments were presented in terms of desirability and feasibility. Only one model should remain with the end of the Cold War. A discussion about the future structure of world politics began. This discussion centered on whether world politics would be tri, or multipolar. The discussion also tackled the question of what effective governments looks like and whether hierarchical or non-hierarchical government systems are more effective and legitimate. Okay, next page. The three models of global governments. Authoritative coordination by a world state. This model believes that mutual respect for norms and rules cannot be expected under condition of anarchy. To install order or leviathan, or creating central authority with the capacity to make and enforce norms and rules can reduce the state anxiety, and the basic idea is that rational actors are unable to cooperate unless their freedom or of action is restrained by a central authority above them. Second one is hierarchical, though not authoritative coordination. Governments under the hegemonic umbrella. This model believes that compliance can be achieved only through hierarchical sanctioning power. This model replaces the world state with a hegemon, a very powerful state that might be considered a supranational authority. Late 1993. And the third one is order because of horizontal self-coordination. Governance without a world government. In this model, coordination of international activities is affected by states agreeing for their mutual benefits upon norms and rules to guide their future behavior and to create mechanism that makes compliance with these rules and norms possible. Third page. Model 1. Authoritative coordination by a world state. World state. Key concept. A central authority with the capacity to make and enforce norms and rules. Core beliefs. This model believes that mutual respect for norms and rules cannot be expected under condition of anarchy. To install or leviathan, creating central authority with the capacity to make enforce norms and rules can reduce the state anxiety. Fundamental assumption. The basic idea is that rational actors are unable to cooperate unless their freedom of action is restrained by a central authority above them. Page 4. Model 2. Governance under a hegemonic umbrella. Hierarchical sanctioning power. This model believes that compliance can be achieved only through hierarchical sanctioning power. Hegemon as authority. This model replaced the world state with a hegemon, a very powerful state that might be considered a supranational authority. Enforcement mechanism. This hegemon has the means to create international norms and rules and to secure compliance with them. System stability. The effectiveness of international institutions is held hostage by the hegemon's ability to maintain order, and hegemonic system is composed of sovereign state. Page 5. Model 3. Governance without a world government. Order because of horizontal self-coordination. Mutual benefits. Coordination of international activities is affected by states agreeing for their mutual benefits upon norms and rules to guide their future behavior. International agreements. The actors could craft international agreements in the form of treaties signed by several states that establish global rules of conduct. Collective action. Collective action is preferable to the results of unilateral action. Page 6. International law of Law in global governance. Definition. International law is a collection of rules and regulations that defines the rights and obligations of states. Function. It can be used as a basis for resolving global disputes in the horizontal self-coordination model. Implementation. Some international agreements led to the creation of international organizations that set rules for nations and provide a venue for diplomacy. Page 7. The United Nations as a global governance actor. Universal Forum. As a global governance actor, the United Nations plays a leading role. It is state-centric. Equal footing. The UN provides a venue where governments come together on an equal footing to address global challenges. Diplomatic platform. It serves as a platform for diplomacy and international cooperation without requiring a world government structure. Last part. For the conclusion of the path forward, post-Cold War reality. With the end of the Cold War, discussion about the future structure of world politics began, considering tri, or multipolar arrangement. Governance model evaluated. Three models were presented: world state, hegemonic umbrella, and horizontal self-coordination. Prepares model identified. The horizontal self-coordination model, which maintains state sovereignty with enabling international cooperation, emerged as both desirable and feasible. Implementation through existing structure. This model works through international law and organizations like the United Nations, closing gaps not addressed by traditional international governance. And that's all. Thank you.